Hey guys, welcome back. Kyle here with another little surprise. So there's this influencer on YouTube. I think it's the Coin Kid, and he makes videos here in the Phoenix area. And I just happened to see a couple of his videos. I go to the same coin show. It's called the Camelback Coin and Collectible Coin Show. That's every month, usually the second Sunday of every month, and they put on a pretty good show. The guy who runs it is Bill and his son William. They put it together. They have like easily 40, 50 dealers out there every month selling anywhere from, bullion to numismatics. I've seen stamps out there. I've seen trading cards, sports cards. They even have a lady that makes custom shirts, those weird shirts with coins and dollars. Any kind of material you want, she makes it for you. Reasonable price. You buy more than one. And I've bought some from her in really nice quality. I wear them around, especially during the coin show. Very popular. But anyways, not only do they have that, ANACS coin grading company has been represented out there. And I'm usually a PCGS guy. I can show you the, cases that I have. I've been a member of PCGS, but there are some coins that I have in my stash that I'm like, man, do I really want to sell them to PCGS and pay that big money for it? And then they turn out to not be, which is often the case, the grade you wanted. So I said, you know what, let me send these things to ANACS. Let me give them a try. So at the coin show there, they have a rep. Guy's name's Mike. Really good person. Processes your submissions really quick. Sends them out. Did it on a Sunday. Monday, ANACS already had my submission order in there. So I gave it a shot, man. I said, let me give ANACS a shot. So that's what we got here. I submitted 26 coins. The coin special is submit 10 coins for $129, and it comes out to about $12.90 a coin. And if you submit more than that, it's $13 a coin. So for 10 more cents, $13. I said, I got 26 coins, and I submitted. So I'm going to go through them kind of quick. And then I'll give you my thoughts on ANACS. This is the first time I ever do it. So, but everybody says ANACS is like third, PCGS is first, NGC second, and then ANACS third. They are the oldest grading company. And now with CAC G, where's ANACS going to lie? Somewhere in there. So at any rate, let's open these up. Since it was a coin show submission, I didn't get a fancy box where I could peel it and whatnot. So I did get some that came back ungradable. In fact, I was very disappointed in this one, but we'll get to that here in a second. And then this one as well. So let's just start right here at the beginning and see what we've got. Bring that out. There we go. And again, I went through my inventory and just, what can I submit really quick? So we got a 1921 10-cent Mercury or Winged Liberty. Got it at a fine 12, man. And I tell you what, I go to, pawn shops, coin dealers, whatever, and I just buy handfuls or whatever rolls of these. And, every once in a while you find a key or semi-key date that they don't care, and this is one of them. It looks pretty good, obviously, in the back. You guys see that pretty good. Let me kind of zoom in a little bit more. How's that? This looks a little bit better. Again, glare issues always, man, so bear with. Nice coin. Like I said, semi-key date, 1921. What is that, a fine 12? Not bad. You can look up the coin values, man, if you want. This one here is another 1921 key date. It does have a scratch on here, as you can see it up at the top. I knew that going in. I think I got this at an antique place, and I think I paid 60, 70 bucks. Anyways, this is a key date 1921D. Came in with VG8 details because of that scratch, but other than that, it's a nice little coin, man. See that mint mark? There it is, right there. It is a D. Anyways, authenticated by ANACS. Moving on here, we got a oh, this one here, man. Really, again, I got this. I go to this coin dealer, and he, you know, kind of like Rob finds treasure. He goes to his coin dealer, and this guy puts away his wheat cents. So that's the first thing I do is, hey, you got any wheat cents? He goes, yep. Sometimes he doesn't. So he gives me bags of this, sells it to me at a good rate. I think he sells it to me for like 3 cents a coin. Sometimes he doesn't even count. Anyways, 1926S, also a semi-key date. EF, extremely fine 40, but came back whiz. I'll be honest, man, I did not whiz that. Whoever had that before me maybe did. I do see a little wear here and there. It's got some nice toning. The back looks really nice. You guys see that? Look at that thing. Just a shame it came back whiz. So I know a lot of people knock down ANACS that they overgrade, but I don't think they do, man. To be honest, because I've seen some coins that there's another one, 1930S, found it, you know, in a bag of wheat cents that I bought at this dealer of mine, and I think he was 400, and he sold them for 400 cents, wheat cents in there in the bag, and sold it to me for like 20 bucks. And I'm going through them with my little loop. Lo and behold, find a key date, man. And straight graded, extremely fine 45, man, not bad. Moving on, man. Here we go. Oh, this one, same thing. Found it at his coin shop. He just pulls out the trays of quarters. I grab handfuls, pay for whatever spot price. I think, you know, at the time silver was down. I paid $19 face value, and this was one of the coins I got. Another semi-key date, 1936D. Came back about good 3, man, which is expected for a coin like this. But nice to have in a slab. Moving on. Oh, this one here is kind of disappointing. I got this at an antique place. It's called a Brass Armadillo. They got some vendors out there. Disappointed a little bit with the details, but you know, I should have caught that. The cleaning, the way it looks, you can tell it's been wiped, probably with some kind of lens cloth to kind of shine it up, but takes away some of that luster and gives it that superficial sheen to it. 1920, 25 cent AU53. Again, because of the quality of it, the appearance of it at the time, I just wanted to see this thing in a slab. Type 2 with the stars. Nice little coin. And what's his name? The Pirate Stacker also, man, on YouTube. He's been going at these, grading his coins through ANACS. I like the way their cases are, where it kind of leans off to the side at an angle where you can just see the, you know, the label right away instead of that PCGS, NGC, CAC, whatever. You got to pull the actual coin out to kind of see the label on it. But this one here, quick read, man. 1921S, another semi-key date, about good 3, straight graded. Again, found that coin roll hunting. Not coin roll hunting, just going to trays, man, and you know, gold and silver dealers, jewelers, whatever. All right, this one here, guys. It's happy to get that. That was my highest grade in the submission. 1883, Carson City, MS64. Look at the toning on this thing, man. It's awesome. You can see the CC on that. Look at that. Look at that shine. Look at that luster. Cartwheel. Beautiful, beautiful coin. Really like the way it's toned up. Went on. This one here, also, man, this was in one of my coin tubes, and one day I was going through looking for the no artist initials in the back. I found them. Like, hey, this is a nice coin. So I separated, put it in a little 2x2, and when I was getting ready to submit for this, I know it's a common date, but these things are getting harder and harder to come by. Look at that luster, man. I love that. Look at the back real quick. One of the pup or pickup points, got that from Coin Help You, man. So to look for is, you know, the leg there on the eagle. Check the feathers, see if it's worn or not. And it does have a little wear, but a really nice coin, really nice example of a walking livery half. Next up, oh yeah, look at this trade dollar, man. You know, I got this at another coin shop in Glendale, and I think I paid like $30 for it. I didn't think it would be real, man, but I went ahead and paid for it anyway. Authentic. I took it over to the coin show. They got those Sigma machines. Put it on there right away. One of the vendors wanted to give me $150 for it. And I'm like, hey, I just got it. Let me hold on to it. And I submitted it to get graded. 1877 trade dollar. Came back at a good 4, man. You know, really nice coin. I wish I had some chop marks on it, man. Make it more authentic that this thing's been around the world. And here's another one. I got this one from one of the vendors as a raw coin, and he undergraded this one, sold it to me for gray sheet at I think he, you know, and the guys used to work. He's ANA certified. I take him some of my coins. In fact, some of these coins that I have here, I took to him to this one vendor at previous shows and to look at, and I always ask, is it worth being submitted? He's against submitting coins. He likes them just in a raw, but he'll look at them really quick and say, yeah, this is an EF 45. He'll give you this grade front and back, and it's up to you if you want to send them in. But anyways, 1930, 25 cent, Standing Liberty, nice coin, MS62, man. Way more than I expected, but does have nice luster, a little weak on the strike in some areas. Maybe it's wear, but really nice coin. Okay, this one here is an 1883 O. This one here is near and dear to my heart. Why? Because this is the first Morgan doll I ever had. And I've always kept it for many, many years, dude. So has a significance. I think I've talked about in my previous videos. This was when my great grandmother was born. So for some reason I always loved 1883 anything. Tail feathers, breast feathers all look good. I asked in the submission form, hey, if any of these things have varieties, you know, designated on the slab, and I will pay the extra cash. And all but just one, or none of them but one did come back with a variety, and we'll get to that here in a second. But anyways, awesome coin here. And 1885 nothing special here, but a good grade. MS63. Very nice. One of the first thing I look at is the breast feathers. And of course, the field. And not a lot of action going on this one. Here's some little strikes, dents, scratches, burrs. I mean, it's expected. These things were in bags. They were really pocket money. Look at the shine on that. Look at that luster, guys. Should have got a freaking proof light. But I didn't. 1879S came back as a 62. Got a little action going on there in the front of the nose and on the cheek. So, yeah, I guess 62. This side is really nice. And of course, the backs, man, they're always the reverse. A lot better. I don't know why. Were these coins right side up in bags or what? But anyways, breast feathers look beautiful. And, man, you just really can't ask for anything else. So, 62 on that. Here's another 1880 OS. Came back as 61. 61s are like weird grades, man, but hey, you're in the mid-state area. Does have a lot of scratches and stuff, nicks on the cheek herself, so that's one of the first things. But look at the hair up over here, man. That's another thing I look at. Another pickup point. Back does have a little hairlines on there, but didn't get it clean, so I must have liked it. Look at the breast feathers on there. Sweet. Next one here, folks. Another 1882 San Francisco Mint, another 61. And yeah, they look kind of the same. You know, little scratches here and there. Some hairline, spidering, whatever, but overall, a really nice example. Next one here is a 1904. Came back as a MS62. Got a little action here. Probably another coin slid down your pressure in a bag somewhere. Definitely not in a slot machine in Vegas. But yeah, 1904, man. Really nice example. I like it. 1887. Philadelphia's MS63. Look at the luster on that, man. Really like that. Very nice coin. Again, these are coins that I have, and I'll just quickly going through them. Just wanting to make a submission and get some of these coins slabbed, though. I'd like to get them protected. And this, put them in these ANACS holders will definitely do that. Okay, this is the one right here. A guy Coin Crew, you guys follow him. He made a little short video and a video about the 1882, how it sold for so many thousands of dollars. So I'm like, hey, I got one of those. So again, I went hunting through my inventory and I found it. I was hoping it'd come back in the MS grade, but yeah, look at it, man. Not that good of a luster. Well, I don't know. I'm looking at it through the camera, but it does have a little, but it does have a lot of action going on throughout the cheek and the fields. And I don't know about the edges, man. I'm sure they look at the edges, the wear, tear, any kind of dings in the rims. The back, you can see the breast a little worn down, man, and that's expected. These coins are what, 100 and some years old. But yeah, this was the variety, or the O over S, or S over O. Let me get back in focus. Yeah, O over S. BAM 3, top 100, man. You can't beat that. So, nice to have that. And I'll look at these values up later, see what they're going for. Again, ANACS. Again, I don't know why people knock it down. A reputable company, but everybody has this stigma because of marketing, and over the years they did it to me. That's why I went straight through PCGS. But you know, my opinion is starting to change about ANACS, man, and I think you have some coins there that you guys are questioning on. Send them in. It's $10 a coin right now, dude. So 1921 has very fine 35 details, but it was clean. I forgot where I got this one from, but it doesn't matter. Look at that high relief. There's a lot of mushiness in the hair there over the ear. Got it. What you hear in history books, you know, these things were hard to mint because of that high relief action. And the feathers on the wing. Not very detailed, but still a nice example of a 1921 high relief piece dollar via 35 details. And I had a couple of these, man. They look really nice. The luster. I don't know how they toned up, but I had them in like tubes, and just within the, I don't know, it's the plastic in the capsules that I had them in, but they toned up. Because they weren't like that, I don't remember from when I first got them. Maybe they'll continue to tone up in this slab over the years. 1925 MS62 straight graded. I also had another one, those ANACS. Look at the feathers on that. You can really See that? Really nice. That's why I submitted it. Better get a little bit higher. A little disappointed, but you know, these dollars are hard to get in high grade, no matter what company you submit. This one here, another one, called it clean. It does look a little polished. Again, somebody probably took a rag to it. I mean, how many hands has this thing been through? And now it's in mine. And how many hands will it go through after they're out of mine? Good feathers on that, good tail feathers. Like that piece, man. That's the stripe where it says piece. Some of them really soft. That's good representation there, man. So anyways, that's that first box. Again, I had some. I'll tell you what, I remember buying this one. This is a 1880, I believe. Let's see here. Yeah, 1880. What I thought was Carson City. Morgan Dollar, man. It looks pretty good. The luster on it was gone, so I expected AU, maybe XFAU. But it came back as a counterfeit. Even there before I put it on the Sigma machine, it tested to the 90, weighted, it weighs good, man. So I know that Daniel from Coin Help You just came out with a video about fakes, and whoever's making them, man, they are really on point. However, it sucks for us because I paid like $350 for this coin, and what a disappointment for it to come back as, you know, not genuine. So, and now what? Obviously, I'm going to keep it in this. I'm going to put fake on there, counterfeit. I'm not going to put it back to circulation and cheat the next guy. But just keep it around as an example. I know the Coin Geek down in Tucson, just down the road from us. He has a collection of fakes. Maybe I'll take them over to him so that he can have it on his inventory for show and tell and education. And then this one here, I got this at an antique place in Texas. I remember this one. You can see that pretty good, but it's a 1922 no D is how I submitted it. And there was a, you know, there you go, you can see it right there. Sorry about that glare. Yeah, I'll take it out of the damn flip. I mean, it's a genuine, it's a coin. It just came back altered, but not gradable. But it looked questionable, man. It, maybe you guys can see that. Let me see if I can get that up a little bit more. No, that's not very good. There we go. 1922, and if you look under the first two, you can see where there's some marks on there. I mean, there's dinks, dents, and burrs all over this thing. But I just would have loved to have gotten an example of a 1922 no D. You know, grade, the slab, but no, they put it in the flip of death and ungradable. So the back looks pretty strong too on these, on this one at least. You see the wheat stalks, there's some softness at the top, but came back altered surface or removing of the mint mark. Which, you know, people tend to do that, man. And people like me, suckers, but I didn't pay much for this one. Not like that Carson City, man. Pissed me off. Anyways, got a few more coins, man, on the second box. So that one should go quicker. Oh, just one. Okay. Last coin here. Oh, yeah. Wondering where this one was going to be. Anyways, this was a really nice coin. Looked really cool. And, you know, it looks black and all that, but you look at it in person, it's actually like a bluish, like a gunmetal blue, man, you know. 1877S. You guys saw my other video for the vault box. I got an 1877 was it a 50-cent piece? So I sent this in so that it could match, man. But obviously this one here came back cleaned retone with VF35 details. And that's expected, man. These coins are, what, 150 years old or so. Over the years, man, they've been put in pockets, purses. Luckily, just didn't have a hole before the pockets were invented. But they're going to be rubbed on. They're going to be wiped. And I'm just glad I was able to get this. But it looks really good in person when you look at it, under the microscope or with a loupe. Let's check it out. Oh, you can see that pretty good, guys. But let me crank that up a little bit. Oh, a little too long. Anyways, I need that extender on there. Yeah, it's not a very good look. Anyways, won't waste time. But anyways, guys, listen. Again, ANACS changing a lot of minds, I think. To be honest, I like the way they sit. You can see the top. You don't have to pull it out of the case. I mean, look, I got PCGS, slabs here, man. That's all I've ever done, to be honest with you. Hey, let's take a look at that. What is that? First strike. As soon as I get them from the mint, I would send them off. And what do we got here? Oh, you guys didn't want to see that, did you? Look at that. First strike, PCGS MS70 2021 Denver. You know what? Let me make another video on this one. I want to spoil it. But maybe why don't I cheat a little bit and yeah, got the whole series first strike. And yeah. Anyways, I'll make another video on that. I got a bunch of cases, boxes, whatever you want to call them, and PCGS. Also got a few in the NGC. Where's my NGC? Those slabs are a little awkward, or the shape, so they don't fit into the NGC or PCGS container. So went on eBay or on Amazon, I think. Bought these, man. They're really nice metal cases. And if you guys haven't seen, I made a video on these where I got these from Stacks and Bowers during at dusk and at dawn. Check it out. It was one of my first videos I made, so I really didn't put any voice in there. But at the time, these were really hyped. And I got what is that one? 45th, the last coin struck. And I got it for, I don't want to get political, but Donald Trump. Anyways, got NGC slabs, PCGS. Now I'm kind of like favoring this. The slab is good. It's just as hard and protective as the other slabs, like the way it's shaped. The value, guys, $10 for coins versus if I send these off to PCGS or NGC or even CAC G now, God knows what their grades are going to be. But it's if you want first strike, it's $18 plus another 20-something bucks depending on the method that you choose, economy, or that's the one I would always choose to save the most amount of money, man. So I know there's other services where you get them back a little bit quicker, but I would always choose the economy. And of course, it depends on the value of the coin that you can do it with. So at any rate, NGC is the same way. It's expensive. And man, when I would submit to PCGS, it would take 3, 4, 5 months to get something back. And I got a couple of errors. I've had to call customer service trying to get things straightened out. But ANACS, I submitted it on one coin show. This last coin show, they were ready. Picked them up. Saved me $35 for shipping because I picked it up at the coin show. And they're in slabs. They're protected, man. You know what I'm going to do? I'll make another video. That 1926S. I'm going to break it out. Well, yeah. take a look at it, maybe give it some at-home conservation and send it back out on the next submission. So anyways, guys, got more videos coming. Got some whatnot purchases that I got. Some goodies. I'm waiting for them to come in the mail. So once they come in, you'll see what I've been purchasing. Anyways, get everybody in the coin world getting ready for November 14th release of the reverse proof Morgan and Peace dollars. Can't wait. No, this is a long one. Appreciate you, man. Thumbs down. Don't share. Don't like. I just do it for fun so you guys can see. Maybe pass the time watching some of these videos. But be making some more later, guys. That's all I got. Thanks for watching. Hi-O out.